God, I really need to remind myself to do these videos more often, don't I?
In a previous episode, I showed off the Citroen Xsara Coupe in WorldUnited, which was a rather neat addition to the server, and showed that there was an interest in making scratch-made models. However, it doesn't end there. Here is the Citroen Zara WRC. The Zara WRC began its career in 2001 after the kit car class was retired and would pick up a single win in 2001 by Spanish driver Jesus Perez, with another win coming in 2002 from a young French upstart by the name of Sébastien Loeb. By 2003, the Xsara was a force to be reckoned with, winning the Constructors' Championship with 4 wins, with Loeb finishing just 1 point behind in the Drivers' Championship. In 2004, Loeb continued to mature as a driver and would begin his start on what would become an unprecedented tear into the WRC Championship, racking up an impressive 6 wins and 6 runner-ups, sealing the Drivers' Championship by 36 points, and Citroen winning the Constructors' Championship again. 2005 would prove to be an even more dominant season, with Loeb winning 10 rallies, including an unprecedented 6 straight, and even winning every stage of the Tour de Corse rally in France that year, whilst cruising to a record 56-point lead to the Drivers' Championship, and Citroen claiming a 3rd Constructors' Championship. 2006 would be the Xsara's final season campaigning, with a privateer team serving as the entry so that Citroen themselves could spend the season off preparing their replacement. The make would be unable to score a 4th straight Constructors title, as the pair of drivers from the Ford team would seal it up. However, Loeb remained as dominant as ever, so much so that despite missing the final 4 rallies due to injury, he had racked up so many points thanks to his 8 wins and 4 runner-ups that he still walked away with the Drivers' Championship by 1 point. The Xsara would be replaced by the C4 WRC by 2007, and Loeb would continue his Drivers' Championship streak with Citroen, eventually finishing with 9 straight championships by 2012. Now, you might have noticed that I didn't take mention of the presets this time around, as I felt that going forward with these videos, since you already see them on screen, you can gather all the info from there. I will, however, still mention when any presets resemble any particular vehicle, which in this case is true of the Achievement Edition that you just saw earlier when you unlocked the last Airtime achievement. That preset is based off of the factory Xsara car that won for Citroen in 2003 to 2005, as driven by the aforementioned Loeb, as well as previous champions Carlos Sainz and Colin McRae, and others such as Philippe Bogaski, Daniel Sola, and Francois Duval. Another change for WUG videos are in the form of performance tests. Recently, the server has gone through a total overhaul of how each performance part affects the car, meaning that the previous setups and times I had done before are now all invalid. As a result, I won't be using those old tests anymore in case there are future changes. However, I will be working on a new leaderboard off-screen using one of the time trial sprint tracks in the server to show how each car performs around a general track that covers all the bases. I will leave that as a pinned comment as well as in the description so you can follow along. So how's the Xsara WRC then? Well, when it comes to C and B class racing, this car is currently the absolute king of technical tracks. Its lightning acceleration, strong handling, and great nitrous power makes this an absolute threat around any track that favors corners. If the track favors speed, however, the Xsara is a sitting duck waiting to get eaten up, as its top speed is very low amongst others in the same classes. If you favor speed, this is most definitely not the car for you. However, if you care about racking up wins on the tight tracks, there simply is no better choice than the Xsara WRC here for C-Class and B-Class racing. Enjoy the rest of the video.